The national dialogue process so far is gaining momentum and support of both local, regional and international partners, as both the British, Japan and UNDP express their commitment to support the process to attain lasting peace in the country. Concluding 4 weeks of a successful and fruitful seminar to empower the members of a steering committee of the National Dialogue on issues of local, regional and national consultation as far as the dialogue is concerned. Speaking to the media, the co-chair of the National Dialogue, Angelo Beda, commended the effort and support rendered by UNDP, Government of Japan and Germany towards the success of the National Dialogue process in South Sudan. Angelo Beda assured the diplomats of the commitment of the steering committee to make the process inclusive, transparent and credible of all stakeholders.
This effort has been very intensive, and the members in the steering committee have got enough experience of these people, and today we came to an end. We close it because we are going to roll it. We are going to roll the program to send all the members, almost 10, 12 committees to the grassroots in all parts of Southern Sudan. So we are celebrating this end, and we thank very much our partners. The German ambassador is here with us, and then the Japanese ambassador is around, and we have a representative from the UNDP, and these are the people who are close with us. Without them, we wouldn't have got what we have got. And we are asking them on behalf of our people that they should continue with this commitment so that we are able to finish our consultation and hold our conference at the regional level, the big conference here in Juba.
While the German ambassador to South Sudan, Johann Lehen, encouraged the steering committee members to engage every stakeholder into the process to make it more inclusive and transparent. Ambassador said his government will continue to support the national dialogue process.
So far in the national dialogue and in the steering committee were frank and open and not subject to any limitations or objections by the government or any other group. I hope that the critics of the national dialogue will soon be convinced that this is an honest exercise in order to make the grassroots level heard, that every South Sudanese in the national dialogue can speak out, and that this process then finally will lead to peace in the country.
Meanwhile, the Japanese ambassador to South Sudan, Kiya Masahiko, said Japan is committed and ready to support the process of the national dialogue to restore peace in the country.
I also observed the dispatch of the delegation to Pretoria, Khartoum, Nairobi, and Addis Ababa, so that all the other groups are coming on board in this national dialogue process. I look forward to further progress of their efforts so that the voices of common man, grassroots, will be heard, and in cooperation with all the efforts by the IGAD, supported by AU and the United Nations and the international community as a whole, including Japan.
Similar sentiment was echoed by UNDP Country Director KK Kamulundi.
Dialogue. It has to be a dialogue. It cannot be a monologue. It cannot be one-sided. It cannot be one station. So it's important that we carry the attributes that have led to the success of the past 2 months into the future. We cannot run short of time. We cannot run short of patience. We have to continue to work together. It is doable, but it has to take the collective spirit and dedication and honesty and transparency and credibility, integrity of the steering committee first and foremost, and their ability to carry the entire country along to take us to the promised land.
It was noted that the ceasefire in Pagak has not been observed by both sides. Now, our chair, the co-chair, Angelo Beda, has made it clear that he wants this ceasefire to be observed. That means the government should not go on the offensive, and the SPLA-IO too should not attack government forces, because this will be a violation of the national dialogue, and it will be a violation of the ceasefire. So I hope the two parties will listen to what the co-chair has talked about, and they will observe the ceasefire.
And appealing to all the youth to embrace this national dialogue and own it, because they are the stakeholders. What are they going to say will be the final to the solution to our problem.
It is worth mentioning that the leadership of the steering committee is reaching out to all political forces and masses within and outside the country to ensure that the process of the dialogue is inclusive and transparent. Gori Anthony, SSBC News, Juba.